All right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It's Friday, July 3rd. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. No co-host tonight, but we do have a very special guest in the studio. Here she is. Melody Rains is here. Wave to the crowd, Melody. We're going to get right back with her. I just want to say a few things. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. until. As I like to say, some Fridays, some Saturdays, some Sundays, even some Mondays. And today is one of those days. On a Friday, we're doing a very special show. You can reach us tonight, 340-201-9005. You can also text us on that show as well, on that number as well. Most importantly, though, as everybody knows by now, you have to go to our website in order to see Melody tonight on streaming live from the VI.com. Streaming live from the VI.com. We're streaming right now, so get on that. We have a special guest, Melody Rains, a big event tomorrow here in Frederickstead, St. Croix. She's going to be talking all about it. But as Melody knows, that she is in the high-tech, low-tech studio, still at an undisclosed location, here in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only. Get your smartphone, your iPad, get your Mac or your Windows PC. Just open up your browser, whether it's Firefox, Safari, Internet Explorer. Just type in streaming live from the VI.com, and website will come up, and you'll see the show tonight. We have two Facebook pages. Definitely want to give a shout out to my class, CHS 1982. Big ups to that whole crew there for coming out and hanging in there with us with the show. Vanessa Hamilton and Julie Lenquist and Cherise King, I want to thank you all for helping us out in the past with the show. And to all our guests, thanks for coming on our show. We've had many guests over 100 and about 160 videos on YouTube. But more importantly, we're moving straight forward and up. The show's mission is just simply to inform and entertain and empower everybody. And so Melody is back. Here she is. Welcome back once again to the studio.
Thanks, David. Thanks for asking me back. I'm really glad to be here tonight. And this week has been so hectic for us at FEDA, the Frederickstead Economic Development Association. I'm so proud and humbled to be their president and to, just usher forth this kind of new era with these fireworks plus the concert and the street fair in Frederickstead. So all the preparation has gone into it. Tomorrow we just do the execution, and we're gonna kill it.
It's gonna be as you said, epic event tomorrow. So everything's good to go and everything's ready. Everybody's ready to get in place and in time and just make it happen.
Yeah, everything's ready. David, we had a big scare the other day. Well, just like day before yesterday, that our fireworks were stuck in Puerto Rico. The boat had broken down, and things change so much. You got to go with the flow. You got to be flexible. You try not to have break down and come out of yourself. But right now, the biggest commerce between Puerto Rico and St. Croix in regards to marine commerce. Do you know what that is right now? It's fuel. I won't even let you guess. It's fuel.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So that is the biggest one. I mean, the people who are transporting the fuel from Puerto Rico to St. Croix, I mean, that's what's coming over. And fuel and fireworks don't mix.
Yes.
They don't mix. Well, it's against the law, Coast Guard, maritime laws, and those kind of things like that. So, they've been bringing over the fuel, and they've been able to bring dry goods, but the fuel is the one that really is making everybody the money right now. So everything comes over with fuel. And there's hardly anything that is restricted to come over with fuel except for fireworks. So
okay, I got you.
It was a several persons put on a Herculean effort. Oh man, it was like that.
Okay.
Staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning on the phone, doing what we had to do to get these fireworks here. But they are here.
Okay.
And this is really going to be a fireworks show that is going to be talked about for a long time.
Oh really?
Not only we have professional fireworks and fireworks that are a little bit more innovative than you may have seen before. We also have a family, 3 generations of fireworks producers and pyrotechnics, people who actually put off the fire. The 3rd generation, so this is a family business,
Okay.
and these people are proud of what they do, and they do it to the best, and you will see that in the sky tomorrow night.
And are they from here or where?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay. So I guess the first thing it starts I think at 4, and then you saw the community jazz.
Yeah, let me go through with this because I love the name and it's long as crazy, but it really just takes everything in. So this is the post-emancipation, July 4th annual Jazz, Reggae, and Soul free community concert, street fair, and fireworks.
Okay.
Okay, we start. You like that? Somebody told me yesterday we need to get an acronym. I don't know how that
That's
would
going to be a
work.
long acronym too.
I don't know how that would work. But anyway, that's it. And that gives you, okay, what is this all about? I just said it in the title. That's what it's all about. But we start at 4 o'clock. Well, the street, it is on Strand Street in Frederickstead. If you know where the Veterans Park is, that's those large black monuments. That's Veterans Park, and right to the north of Veterans Park is the stage. So that part of the street all the way down to First Bank is going to be closed off from 12 noon tomorrow. The DJ and the vendors will open at 4 p.m. Okay? Our first band, Catalyst, TRT, and the Fire Train Musicians is coming on at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you love Catalyst, you need to come out early. Listen, I spoke to Catalyst several times, and he even joined me on another radio program. And he is so excited because he said that they've been in the studio and they haven't really come out and played in a while. And when I came and asked him to play on behalf of FETA, he was very excited. He says, this is great because this just coincides with some new stuff that we're doing, and we're really ready to come out there and perform for the public. And now, Catalyst and his band is just,
Are they from here?
Yeah, it's definitely from St. Croix, definitely homegrown, you know. And they have one of the best reggae bands on St. Croix. So you're going to see them in Catalyst. Catalyst is one of those he can play like almost any instrument, whatever he feels like. He says, well, somebody asked him, what instrument are you going to be playing? I see him on the keyboards a lot, but they asked him, what instruments are you going to be playing on July 4th at the concert? He says, whatever the feeling hits me, I'm going to do that, So it's going to be really awesome with Catalyst and his band. And then, so they go on from 6 until 8. 6 until 8, and then the fireworks show starts at 8. And this is a good 15 minutes of fireworks. It's a long time in regards to fireworks. Fireworks are very expensive. We understand this is not Disney World. You're not going to get an hour show, but 15 minutes of spectacular rapid fire fireworks. You're just going to be oohing and eyeing. I love to see people when they watch fireworks because it doesn't matter how old they are or how young they are. They just love to see those
fireworks.
bursts.
Yeah, it's just something very spectacular to see.
Yeah. So at 8:30, the R&B Connection is going to be coming on, and we really just love R&B Connection. And when I talk about we are talking about FETA and our loyal followers at Sunset Jazz, which we do Sunset Jazz every fourth Friday of the month, every third Friday of the month. Third Friday of the month, and the R&B Connection has that special quality of that soul. I mean, they will go deep into your soul and bring it out. They're going to have people dancing in their seats, standing up and dancing. Everybody's going to be singing to the music. You're going to hear all of those, Motown sounds, all of the sounds you grew up with. And even this generation, they also are growing up with Motown sounds because their parents are playing it. Just the way our parents before, introduced us to their music. The young people, they know the songs. They know the songs, Motown, Marvin Gaye, Al Green, The Temptations, all of these Motown sounds they're going to be playing. And then at 11 o'clock, they're going to play until 10:30. And 11 o'clock, we're going to have a jazz great of the Virgin Islands. And this is Mr. Lewis Taylor, accompanied by Jerry Harris. And this is the Sweet Life Band. Yes, we brought them over from our sister island of St. Thomas. And everyone knows Lewis Taylor. I mean, he's been all over the world. Classical, straight up, standard jazz. It's going to be a treat for all the jazz lovers who are going to be coming out to this concert. It's going to be a treat. We're going to wrap up at about 1 a.m. And there's lots of other things to do, lots of other things to see, lots of things going on in Frederiksted.
Food vendors.
Oh my gosh, it's
okay.
Yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing for Frederiksted and a big thing for St. Croix, and definitely adding to the economic activity of the businesses and St. Croix. So we at FETA are really proud of this accomplishment and proud that the people and the sponsors embraced us so well and know that this is a product that is good for St. Croix.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be fun. So I don't think they've quite done this this way in the past, I guess, with the vendors, I guess.
Well, the thing is that FETA has been doing the fireworks since before 2007. Okay. I needed to ask one of our board members, Eunice Tranberg. Hey, Eunice, shout out to you. When FETA started doing the fireworks. However, when I came on as president in 2012, I've actually done 2 terms now. I looked at the firework event and I saw all these people coming into Frederiksted for, at that time, maybe a 10-minute show, and so many people, and they would come in for 10 minutes and then they would leave. And, the effect of it was you did what you needed to do. You had the fireworks, and people enjoyed the fireworks, and they talked about it for, a week and all that time afterwards, but there was more that could be done. Mm-hmm. The mission of FETA is to stimulate the economic activity of Frederiksted, businesses, and St. Croix as a whole. So when I looked at that, I said, how can we expand this to, further stick to our mandate? So I thought about, because in the past we have done Harbor Night, and we have done the bunkering, and we have done a lot of other things that incorporates the street vendors, and the street vendors are always a great addition to any type of event, outdoor event that we have. And additionally, of course, it gives those entrepreneurs money in their pockets that they then can spend around St. Croix. Mm-hmm. So keeping that in mind, and then what we do a lot, definitely at Sunset Jazz, is the bands. So why not combine all 3 of these great things: fireworks, concert, and street vendors, and we put it all together, and that's what happened. Okay. So the concept was, and we never really go late into the night, to start in the afternoon. It's a family affair, it's pet friendly, and it's always been a safe affair. Thank you, VIPD, Sunset Jazz, and our concert's always been a safe affair. And we figured if we go ahead and do the concert, then the businesses in Frederiksted would also be able to take part, do whatever they can, and it would have that trickle-down effect. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you, this year for sure, this is our 4th year, and it's really kind of established right now. We've got a firm footing in regards to putting on this event, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that our footprint made it all the way to the Avis, because when you looked at the Avis, I think today and also 2 days ago, Wednesday and Thursday, or Sunday and Thursday, one of those days, mm-hmm. 2 of those days, they actually had a 2- and 3-page spread of the businesses in Frederiksted saying, come out to my fireworks party. You know, so each of these businesses are having their own variation of the fireworks party. That means that they're having special drinks, special foods. You can sit down by the beach, buy coconuts by the sea, or rainbow rhythms, or you can go up to sand castles or cottages by the sea. Even the Lost Dog is having a fireworks party. So many people see that they can not necessarily capitalize, take advantage, cooperate, join in the fun, and make this a whole town event instead of just a street event, and make it to be, see how they can make it one of their signature events, you know, just bouncing off of what FETA is doing, and that's what has happened. Okay. We have the economic stimulation to the people who supply goods, like Merchants Market, Bellows International, all of it costs you less. I was in Cost You Less yesterday, and in fact we were buying some stuff for our bar, and we dropped a good penny in there. FETA did, thanks to our donors, but we saw the vendors in there too. You know, we saw people who were going to be vendors with big shopping carts full of food that they're going to be using that night, July 4th, in their booths. And they're looking forward. They're spending the money because they know that they're going to make the money back. And this is what it's all about.
Yeah, the fireworks here every year turns a big crowd out. I could definitely say that. I've been to it every year pretty much since 2008. And just a lot of people come out. They like to see fireworks, and everybody's involved, and you know, should be a good evening. That's tomorrow, July 4th, 2015. Frederickstead, St. Croix. It's the 4th annual Reggae, Jazz, Soul, Free Community Concert, Street Fair, and Fireworks. Our guest tonight is Melody Rames. Thanks for coming out. So everything's ready. Everybody's got their assignment. Any like special last minute surprises?
Oh, you know, thanks for reminding me, David. One of the things that I would really like to see, I've created a new Facebook page today. It's called FEDA, F-E-D-A, Jazz, Reggae, and Soul 2015. I'm asking the public, because one of the things that we know that a lot of times we fall short on is to be able to show to the world, listen, this is what we do. This is what we do, and make it a tourism product, and make it something a little bit more compelling, I guess, for donors. So what I'd like everybody to do is to please take out your phones right now and go to your Facebook and look for FEDA, that's F-E-D-A, Jazz, Reggae, and Soul 2015. Like the page, and then tomorrow when you come to the concert and street fair and fireworks, when you're taking your pictures and posting your selfies and doing your videos, please post to this page, okay? And this page will be a page that we can show to the world that this is what we do. This is how we celebrate July 4th, which is our post-Emancipation Day observance, okay? So I would like to have everybody's help, and when I say I would like, it's a community effort. It's a St. Croix effort. If we can get this event, I guess, more noticed by the government and by our corporate people here, then we can improve on the event. We can maybe make the event longer. We can add some stuff to the event. But we need to have that video and still photography to show that this is what it's all about. Just the way that title says, everything. I want to say, well, somebody says, well, what's it all about? Why should I give $10,000 to this project? And I was like, look at this page. Look at all of these people. Look at all of these people having fun. And look at all of these people who are your consumers that you want to influence to buy your product. And then, you know, you'd have the proof right there on the page.
Okay, so I guess as the day goes on tomorrow into the night, just post your still pictures, your selfies while you're down at the event, and your videos that you might have taken while you're there to this website, to this Facebook page called FEDA, F-E FEDA. What's the rest of it?
Feta, Jazz, Reggae, and Soul 2015.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
And so
and the A and the and is an ampersand. You know that thing there.
yeah, the squiggly line.
Yeah.
So post your pictures and your video on that Facebook page, and I guess the world will be seeing how we celebrate 4th of July in St. Croix, Virgin Islands every year.
Yeah, definitely. I want to just give a shout out to our sponsors. They're on the page. You'll see them on the flyer. We have them in all of our radio ads and everything like that. We couldn't have done it without you. And I want to give a big shout out to the FEDA board members. And we just get together and we do this for the love of the community. No one on the FEDA board is being paid to put together this event. We do it because that's our mandate and this is what we do. We love doing it and we love to see the smiles on people's faces when they're enjoying great music.
Yeah, we just got a text here. I guess someone was a little too shy to call, but they did text, and this person says, "Wow, this is amazing watching from North Dakota. This will be a great event."
Hey, North Dakota.
Yeah, big ups North Dakota. So sad we'll be missing out. We have been promoting the island and the Crucian Christmas Carnival, and this person says, well, I'm not going to say their name, but their name is here, but that's what they say. So they're watching us from North Dakota. Big ups to that whole crew for tuning in tonight and giving some love to Melody. Thank you so much, whoever that may be. So as we move on here, what else can we say about the event? Unless you would just want to just sort of give a quick rundown again, place, location, island.
Yeah,
time.
Again, definitely on the beautiful island of St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands. We're going to show you how we do July 4th. It is our post-Emancipation Day Jazz, Reggae, and Soul. It is the 4th annual free community concert, street fair, and fireworks. The street is going to shut down at 12 o'clock noon. That is just a portion of Strand Street. The vendors and the DJ are going to open at 4 o'clock. And the first band, Catalyst, TRT, and the Fire Train musicians are coming on at 6 o'clock and will finish at 8. At 8, you're going to see the fantastic fireworks show, rapid fire fireworks. Please take your videos and post them to our new Facebook page. Take your phone out right now and look for this page. It's called FEDA, Jazz, Reggae, and Soul 2015. Like the page so you can go back to it, and when you're taking your videos, please post the short videos, 3 to 5 minutes on the page, and your selfies and everything like that. After this fantastic fireworks show, and again, a third generation firework manufacturers and pyrotechnics are going to be putting this on. These are people who are proud of the work that they do, manufacturing and shooting off these fireworks. So you know that they're going to put on a fantastic show. So after the fireworks, we've got the R&B Connection and bringing you that Motown sound. You're going to be dancing in the aisles and singing and reminiscing and holding your guy and your lady. It's going to be really nice, taking your little children and spinning them around, because the music is just going to be infectious. It's just going to be awesome. There's going to be so many people in town. You know, last year, David, we had about 3,500 to 4,000 people in town. And that was just in the town area, watching the fireworks from the town area and enjoying the concert. However, we had thousands more people in all the streets in Frederiksted and all the bars and restaurants in Frederiksted. And on the shore, from Sandy Point all the way down to Hams Bluff, people were having picnics, people were standing on the beach, people were sitting on the tops of their cars and watching the fireworks. So wherever you want to go, if you think that it's going to be too crowded, there's always a secluded place, someplace in St. Croix. There's never, go where the crowd is if you want, or go where you and your family can have some quiet time and just watch the fireworks without too much people around you. You can do it. This is St. Croix. This is Frederiksted. You can always find that place. So after R&B Connection at 11 o'clock, we're having the jazz artists hailing from the island of St. Thomas, and that is Mr. Lewis Taylor. He is on island, came in this morning, along with the rest of his band, just enjoying St. Croix. I think Mr. Taylor went out golfing this morning. He's like, I want to come in early. I says, okay, that's no problem. But then we see selfies coming from the golf lawn there. So yeah, he was having a good time. They're going to play until 1 p.m. And during the whole thing, we've got all the food that you want to eat. Anything that you want, from kalaloo to chicken legs to Jenny cake to ribs and fish, any type of food you want. You want Spanish food, you want Trinidadian food, you want the food, just the barbecue American style, you'll have it there, okay? And all type of drinks you want. You want alcoholic beverages, beers, it's all going to be there, but all of the native drinks, all of those are going to be there. Oh, we're going to have cakes and tarts and cookies and, all baked and prepared by some of the most fabulous cooks on St. Croix. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, you can go down to any one of the bars and restaurants. Try Pink Fancy. That's not Pink Fancy, that's an old one.
Yes.
I'm talking about the Pink Spot in Frederickstead. Listen, they're giving away free hot dogs. It's like, free hot dogs, really? That I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, all for the show?
I guess until they're finished.
That's all right, man.
Free hot dogs, and they're going to be doing something up there. That's a little further up. Turtle's Deli, they're going to be having some stuff. Sandcastles on the beach, cottages by the sea. Keep coming down. You got Blue Moon, you got Polly's by the pier. They're going to be doing some stuff. LA Cafe. You've got Rhythms at Rainbow. You got Coconuts on the Beach. All of these places will be enjoying the fireworks and having special fireworks treats. So, don't think about just coming down into the crowd. If that's not your thing, you don't have to be in the crowd. Go and celebrate Post-Emancipation Day at any one of these places on the West End. But definitely all roads lead west tomorrow, July 4th, Post-Emancipation Day, Independence Day, and just a fantastic day for St. Croix.
That's it right there. So yeah, that's the 4th annual Jazz, Reggae, and Soul Free Community Concert, Street Fair, and Fireworks. We have entertainment starts at 4. Finishes at 1 a.m. Fireworks start roughly 8 to 8:15. Supposed to be a kind of a new age, new high-tech kind of show. So come on out. This is going to be held in Frederickstead, St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. You still have time, for those of you that are away, to get here tomorrow. The 3 o'clock flight gets here on American Airlines, so you still have time. As soon as the show finishes, get on the website and get your ticket and come on down. It should be fun. I've been going to it for about 6 years now, and it's just just a good time. If you're into that kind of stuff. So Melody, any final words?
Just definitely don't forget to please post your pictures, your selfies, your groupies, your crowd shots, and your videos to our page, which is FEDA, F-E-D-A, Jazz, Reggae, and Soul 2015. That's your Facebook page. Go into your phone right now and mark it, and just post those pictures up there. And we'll see you tomorrow. We love you all. Thank you very much.
All right. So this is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some Fridays, some Saturdays, some Sundays, even some Mondays. We'll be back this coming Tuesday. We got a guest lined up already. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. My name is David, a.k.a. Kimba, a.k.a. Christian. We'll see you Tuesday. We're out. Peace.